Good morning. It's a very crisp, early Sunday, September morning. It's been cold for September so far. Today I am on the Stockley bypass. I am on the sort of northern end of it, and over there would be the second part of Stockley Golf Course, and this way is sort of the other side of it. You see this bridge that links the two parts of the golf course. We'll talk about that in a little while. So my plan is today, this one's for me today, guys. This one is for me. So last Sunday, when I went up the road a little bit, up that way to clean for somebody, and then I didn't press record, did I? Like a wally. So from there I went to the pit and made another unedited video, which you've probably seen by now. Goodbye to the pit. But there's this part of the bypass that's been bugging me. So I've come early in the morning. We're going to go down the road and clean it up a bit. So please come and join me. I could do with the company today. I'm sulking, if you want to know, because Fulham let in a late one at home yesterday to West Ham. So, and by late one I mean a real late one. So I came home with a strop. Anyway, I've got the trolley. Didn't know whether I'd want it or not. And I've got one bag which I've just done from the central reservation up to that roundabout. So come along, join me for the ride. Be great to have your company, and yeah, let's get to work and see what we get. Right everyone, good morning again. So yeah, Stockley bypass. It's not too bad actually, but I know further up I've got to get into the middle of the road. Well, not the middle, not the central reservation. I'm on the edge, but it splits at a junction, and that's the real bit I want to do. It's been bugging me for a while. So I've got some family over from America at the moment. So I thought, I'll get out early as well, kill two birds with one stone. I'm going to go and get that in a sec. I've just got to be careful. I don't really plan to do the middle bit, but if it's really, really, really bad, I will get it. Okay. Just a little bit, oh, let's go, run for your life, run for your life, run for your life. I might break that actually. Oh. Wow. That really did snap. There's a bit in the middle of the road now, look. I made more of a mess than what I started with. It's alright, I'll go and get it. Oh, he's hit it, well done. Well done, Gerard, your wally. Let's quickly get this. Oh, there's another bit now. Don't get distracted by these bits in the middle, Gerard. There's going to be thousands of them, and you're going to be doing this all day. So let's make that our last trip to the middle. Right, so anyway, so yeah, Stockley bypass. So it's a couple of miles from home. I used to work for a company along this road actually in 1990s, just a little bit further down over the railway line. But this one's for me today, guys. It's been bugging me a bit. So I just thought I'm going to go and do it. There's more in the middle over there, look. I'm going to get it. I know I said I wouldn't, but I lied. Run for your life, run for your life. Got me New Balance on today. These are called New Balance Prisms. The reason I've worn them is they're extremely fluorescent, look. So I ran 10k in these in 40, 46, 48 at the Moore Park 10k in 2021, I think. the last time I ran a 10k. Moor Park's extremely hilly, so I was really pleased with that. So yeah, the old New Balance are on, dash in and out. Mattress here. I'll take a picture of it. I think I'll report that to the council. It's an extremely difficult place for the for them to stop. That's the problem with this traffic. How heavy is it? Oh, it's bloody heavy, heavy. I'll tell you what I'm going to do, guys. Oh, it's really heavy. We're going to carry it back a little bit, just for a better place for the council to stop. And what I'll do, God, it's heavy. What I'll do is I'll take a picture of it. I'll just leave it here, it's a better place to stop. Take a picture of that and let the guy at the council know. It's been really cold for September. It's been more like late October. Just 3 degrees overnight. Not the 3 degrees though, not the Singers. The temperature. So yeah, had to put the heater on at home. Unwillingly. We have quite high energy prices in the UK. So yeah, let's not say too much about that. I've still not calmed down from West Ham's late equaliser yesterday. Let's talk about that. So yeah, I went to Fulham. I like to get there about 45 minutes to an hour before the match, but I had to work and all the train lines were closed. So I had to drive. I had to commit the horrible deed of driving. Anyway, I parked at Hammersmith and I had to sort of speed walk it down. Got there with like a minute to spare. I just don't like going like that. I wasn't relaxed at all. Anyway, I saw the match. That was nice. Get out. Result didn't quite go as I wanted. That's football for you though. Got to take your chances when they come. So yeah, never mind. Then what I want to also do is just speak about these types of bridges. I've told you I'm into all things engineering. I'll tell you about that bridge when I'm walking back the other way. I think what we'll do with these bags, I don't know if I'll fill them or not before I get to the end here, but what I'll do is just leave them on the slip road. I'm definitely going to need new bags because my target today is that sort of rise over the junction. Sounds like a Terminator film, don't it? Rise over the junction. So yeah, that's really my main aim. There's some stuff on it that I just want to get before it makes my blood boil, which as I get older is boiling a lot easier. Actually, that impromptu remark, I might as well speak about my film review. Yeah, let's do the film review then. So I watched the film in the week called A Man Called Otto. I'll put up the caption for you. A Man Called Otto. There's the caption. Anyway, basically it's Tom Hanks playing some grumpy old sod, and a new couple move into the street. I think this one came out early 2023. Anyway, a new couple moving to the street. I think they're buying their first home, and he's lived there like since forever, and he's just basically a miserable old scrote. And they move in and he's like preaching the rules to them straight away. Yeah, this is do what we do, blah 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 blah, this is what we do. But over the course of the film, I won't say too much if you haven't seen it, it's all right actually. It's just what I call an enjoyable film. So they sort of, let's just say they befriend each other, and I'll let the story play out that way. But yeah, it was all right. And let's see if I can get that in there. Oh God. And enjoyable. So if you haven't seen it, it's a good little film, light-hearted, and has a little story to it. A Man Called Otto with Tom Hanks is a nice enjoyable film. I'll give it 7 out of 10 just for its enjoyability. So if you haven't seen it, it's got my recommendation for today. And yeah, not bad. Right, I'm gonna leave these bags here because I need to change them, to be honest. I need fresh bags to start the main part of this. Oh dear, look at this. Actually, let's have a quick, you don't see this from the road when you're driving past at 60. It's all right, we'll get it. Ow, got stung. But we'll change these bags in a sec, and then if you guys want to meet me up at the main part of the litter pick, it'd be great to have your company, have you along. I'll just finish this off and I'll catch you over there, guys. Right everyone, I've changed the bags. I'm going to do really the main part of this litter pick. I'm only doing this because it's sort of basically never done. Or it feels like it's never done. So let's drag that trolley for the moment. I've got a bit of work. I've got a bit of room here to work with. So I'm sort of relatively safe. This is why I've come out early on a Sunday morning though, just less traffic batting along here. You see things now that you never see when you're driving. That's the thing when you're walking. So my plan is to just go up, not that far actually, I'm only going to go up, oh I don't know, 150 yards from here and then come back and head back, to believe it or not. But we've already got 3 bags and a mattress on a litter pick where I wasn't expecting a colossal amount. I'll do these peripherals if I can while I'm here. Woo! Right. So this is the sort of stuff you see when you're driving. And this has been bugging me for a long time. I'll sleep much better tonight knowing that I've done it. Oh, that's heavy. Wow. Place that in, otherwise it'll rip the bag to smithereens. Right, that's a sign. I didn't know what that was when I've seen it before. It's a sign. Right, let's just, I'll tell you what, at the moment. Let's just tidy that up. Right. Just down there, guys, is the Stockley Park, the entrance to the industrial area. And as I said, you've got all the Stockley Park golf course around it, and then that bridge in the distance, that cable stayed bridge, leads to, there's about 6 holes on the other side as well. And it's on that side, it's on that other side where they do the park run every Saturday morning. If you're not familiar with park runs, I'll put up a little caption. It's an event that started taking place now, quite a while ago now. Probably around 4, must be getting on for about 18 years. So it's a free 5K. You just sort of register on the interweb. And then after you've registered on the interweb, they, you get like a little barcode. You can print it off. You just turn up and run. Great event, free. Couldn't be done without the help of volunteers. So, whilst I'm here, if you've ever volunteered for a park run and you happen to see this video, thank you very much for all your time and effort helping millions of people over the years be able to participate in a free event which is completely taken off. Thank you. A lot of these events just couldn't happen without volunteers, and I think sometimes we just take it for granted, don't we? And yeah, these volunteers come along, help out. I've been to some event where I've seen the same volunteers time after time after time after time. Always said thank you to them, always. I would not sleep if I didn't say thank you to them. So yeah, let's say thank you. Thank you, volunteers. So that's the park run. Now we're getting into the meat, the nitty gritty of this bit, what I want to do. All sorts of stuff on here. Look, don't know what that is up here. It looks heavy. It was heavy. So I'm going to keep going along, guys. Go and put the kettle on, make yourself a cup of tea or something. Cup of tea, that'd be nice. Go and put the kettle on for yourselves, have a cup of tea. I will continue with this in the meantime, and I'll meet you up 100 yards or so. And until then, just let me get on with it. Go and relax, and I'll see you up there. Right, everyone, well, for you it's been a matter of a few seconds. For me, it's been about 10 minutes. Now, mind this coach coming up. I've cleaned up on that embankment there, and I've made my way round just to drop the bags for the council crews. But the embankment's a little bit untidy, and I noticed up there's a suitcase. There's loads and loads and loads of plastic on it. I've just got a bag. I've just decided that I'll just grab at least a bag for the plastic, and then what I'll do is grab that suitcase as well, which is my main aim. But let's just get a bag full of this out of here. There's probably several bags, but I'll get the worst. I'll get the big bits. Look, this is what I could see. This. Whoa. There's old Barry Schumacher. Go on, Barry. Go on, son. Keep your foot down. Well, he was going some. He must have been doing a ton. A ton is 100 miles an hour if you don't know what I'm on about. This is why I did say on the introduction I've got to have my wits about me a little bit. Well, I've got to come to these places early in the morning. This sort of, you're on deadly ground here, without a doubt. You really are on deadly ground. It's a film, ain't it, with Steven Seagal, On Deadly Ground. I think that was about cars, the motor industry. I don't know. It was 30 years ago since I watched it. I've had a lot filling up my memory since then. Barry Schumacher. Go on, Barry. Right. God, this grass is long. Have to be careful, I'm on the right angle here. But I'll get this and then I'm basically making my way back, which is nice. Gravity there. I can't not get that. That'll just bug me if I don't get that. Embankment's steep. Whew. So yeah, this ain't a nice litter pick, guys. This ain't the sort of place I'd like to be. I don't mind doing the streets, but these main roads are just a bloody awful, horrible place to be. So this is just an accumulation of what builds up over time, and if it don't rot, it's never cleaned. Suitcase is just over here. It's a big one as well. Let's see if I can find it. Whew. Then, as I said, the plan is to cross over the other side and just make my way back. This is just to see what I can get video. Just something different. It's a lovely area though, Stockley Park. It's a beautiful area. Right, where's that suitcase? I can see it. Target acquired. It's up there. It looked further down. From the top, it looked like it was closer to the bottom. But I've got it. Found ya. Whew. Gotcha. Oh, heavy, full of money. Full of £50 notes. That is heavy. Right, let's get on better ground. Whew. All being well, we'll be able to drag that. Right, hang on a sec, guys. Let's see if I can. The handle's broken. Oh, you bugger. No. Alright, we'll just have to do it the hard way. Tell you what, let's just carry it. Right, so I've got a bag full off that embankment as well. What I'll do is I'll dump these up here. And start making my way back. So what are we on? One mattress, one bag before I started, 2 bags going along. Oh, I can't leave that, that'll drive me wild. That was 2 bags, that's 3 bags in a mattress, and another 3 bags here. So we're on 6 bags, a mattress and a bit of tat. Not bad. More than I thought. Right, I've made the turn round for home. Got the sun on me back now. It's warmed up a little bit. I've warmed up a little bit, sweating a little bit, carrying that stuff. Whenever I go in the road, I just have to pause, check the traffic. There's a load of Barry Schumachers on this road, I can assure you. So I'm making my way back to that, I'm parked just the other side of that bridge. Now I know the council do litter pick the sides, but not this bit that often. Oh, one of them gas bottles there, I'll put that there. I've been asked to keep them aside from the top man at the council. So yeah, making my way this way. Ooh, got warm now. But as I was saying, yeah, this ain't a nice place really to be. This is just needs a must. I need to clean this. I won't have to do it for a long while now. What I've done is I've taken pictures of everything. Get in there. I've taken pictures of everything, which I'll just report. Hopefully, they'll all get picked up in the next day or two when they're back at work. You know what? I'm going to take that as well. Otherwise it's just going to rot, ain't it? I'm going to go and see my friend's parents after this. Believe it or not, the last time I saw them was when I done a park run over where they live. They live on the other side of the airport, over that way a few miles as the crow flies. So I'm just going to get in the car, go and knock on their door and have a nice chit chat with them. I've not seen them for a few years. They must be getting in there early 80s now. When I was a little boy, they used to take me fishing with them, which was nice. A little day out, just to sit and annoy them, I suppose. But they looked after me. So it'd be nice to go and see them. Well, I don't think they know I do litter picking. They might do. They certainly won't know about YouTube because I've only been doing it a few months. Let's put that there. Right. This is where my problems are going to get compounded. Because some of this stuff just really needs to go straight on a van. My trolley's good, but it's only good for so much. I've had to improvise. What do you reckon, everyone, on my improvisation? So yeah, these people, they're my friends, mum and dad, and yeah, as I said, I haven't seen him for a long time, so it'd be nice just to go and spend an hour there with him. Get a nice cup of tea. And just catch up, see how they are. Right. Whew. What a nasty place. Crikey. Yeah, this is just not a nice place, guys. I almost wish I was at the canal getting stung to death, to be honest, every 2 seconds. Let's get round this tree and do it the easy way. Oh. I think this is just a litter pick, what you've just got to be determined to do. This is just about determination and how much you're prepared to put up with. Nearly there though, guys. Not far to go. I can dump the bags on the other side and then I won't have that many bags going back. So what I'll do is I'll just finish this little bit off, go down and dump it, and we'll speak about that bridge and all things engineering. Everyone, I've made it. Come off that top section and I cleaned part of the embankment. Now I'm heading back. My 2 bags that I dumped should be over there as well. So that's bags 8 and 9, which I'm pleased with. I'll just wait for this car to come through. I just missed a little bit here. It should be quite easy from here on in. Not expecting any difficulties. Just have to keep looking around a few times. Just safety. As I said, that's the one good thing about it early on a Sunday morning. So yeah, this should be quite easy from here on in. So I'll chat about, you've seen a few of my videos, a nightmare on Dawley Street and the voyage home. I've basically done Dawley Road, and in between I've done it a couple of other times. So after work, what's it now, Sunday morning, after work on Friday, I went to Dawley Road and cleaned the top section where I found all those Indian rupees on one of my videos. Still got them actually in my house. So I'm going to put up a couple of pictures. Said if you're watching this channel for the first time, you normally see a few random pictures creep up. That's litter picking I've done outside of YouTube. Anyway, so I done these on Friday, so I think I got 8 bags on Dawley Road, the top section only. I didn't do the grass section. Doing that this weekend. This week. Ow. Why do I always get stung? What is it in my bed? Look, I just got stung by this thing now, look. Sorry, I got distracted. So yeah, so I'll put them pictures up from what I done on Friday on Dawley Road, and I'll give that a good clean. Came along there this morning actually on my way to this one, and there was only one bit of rubbish on the floor, which I'm pleased about. And as I said, so I'll do the grass section again later this week, and just try and generally stay on top of it. It's when you leave it for a long time that it becomes really hard work, and then you're out for hours. It's like this morning now. I've been out. Let's have a quick look at the watch. been out an hour and 25. Probably 20 minutes to half hour in front of me. So it'll be a couple of hours in total, this area. But as I said, this bit now should be easy. I know the council let her pick this, so it's just a matter of walking back. Let's speak about that bridge. That bridge connects the two golf courses. Now, although it's only got one tower, you can see the steels holding up the roadway. So that's called a cable-stayed bridge. In engineering terms, they're quite easy to build and quite cheap to build. A lot of the modern bridges now across the world are cable-stayed bridges, just on basically cost. I think they can't build a cable-stayed bridge as long as a suspension bridge. I think you can build suspension bridges longer. But I'll put up a couple of pictures and I'll just show you quickly. So a cable-stayed bridge would have, say, that one's only got one tower because it's only spanning about 150 yards. And then basically the bridge is supported this end by the land. But normally if they're spanning a much bigger, let's say they're spanning a river. Here, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll put a picture up of the cable-stayed bridge at Dartford on the other side of London. So I'll put a picture up now of that one. This is a cable-stayed bridge, and as you can see, what you've got is a couple of towers, and from the towers you'll see the cables that go down and support the roadway. So basically they're just holding the roadway up. Well, I just got to be careful there, I've got to go into the road. Have a look. All quiet on the Western Front. So yeah, so that's the Dartford Bridge. So that's got the two towers, and then you can see the cables, they hold up the roadway. So as I said, it's a big bridge. They can build cable-stayed bridges big, but now I'm going to pick another bridge which isn't a cable-stayed bridge. This is a suspension bridge. Let's pick, I'll tell you what I'll pick. I'll pick the Verrazano Narrows Bridge, which goes from Staten Island, I think, over to Queens or Brooklyn. I'm not quite sure which one. But anyway, we'll pick that one in New York. And this is a suspension bridge. This is where they start the New York Marathon on, actually. That's why I picked it, as I ran the New York Marathon. So now you see the differences with this suspension bridge. It's similar. It'll have the two great big towers holding it up, but you'll see at the top a giant sort of, what should you describe it as? It's just a giant piece of metal that basically runs across the span of the bridge, and from that you'll see the pieces of sorry, I'm getting distracted. You'll see the pieces of steel that span from the metal, and they hold it up, so they're sort of more downwards direction, and they'll span and hold up the bridge. So as I know, traditionally you can build bigger with suspension bridges. So there's a slight difference in how they look. If you know what you're looking for, it's easy. Just in the road, so I'm being a little bit careful. I'm getting distracted. So yes, that's the difference between a cable-stayed bridge and a suspension bridge. And That one behind me is a very, very small cable stayed bridge. Hope you found that interesting. If you live between the west of England and Wales, you'll see both bridges. You've got the, I think it's called the Prince of Wales Bridge still, and the old Severn Bridge, I think was built in the 60s. And yeah, one's a cable stayed bridge and the other one's a suspension bridge. So I'm coming near the end of this little pick, guys. Thank you for tuning in and watching another one. Different one today. Not a nice one. As I said, this is more something I just wanted to do personally. So I do keep pausing just to keep my eye on the traffic. Sorry about that. So yeah, different one, not the sort of place I'm going to come to that often. But I'm pleased I've got it done because these areas just get neglected otherwise. Just looking back a few times because the road's on a bit of a bend. Someone coming around it like Barry Schumacher wouldn't have much time to see me. But the further I go, the more time I'm building for myself. Let's just get off it a sec. I'm crossing here anyway. Then what I'll do is I'll just go back to the beginning and we'll have a sum up. And I'm off to a friend's house to have a nice cup of tea. Let's walk back to the car. Enough's enough. Well, almost enough's enough. Go on, Barry. There's old Barry Schumacher's brother, look. Go on, son, get your foot into it. This is why you got to be careful. There's just too many of them on a place like this. You certainly are on deadly ground when you're doing the little pick like this. But I'm pleased I've done it. Mission accomplished. And yeah, we're back at the beginning. So let's sum up and call it a day. Right everyone, mission accomplished. Not the nicest place to be, but basically you might still see the mattress. It's going to be where that car is now. So we've got another 3 bags, 2 over there, 2 up there. Yeah, 10 bags in total. We went right up in the distance there and then we've made our way all the way back. So definitely mission accomplished. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for joining me. Hope you learned something about cable stayed bridges while you was at it. And got a few other videos to come now. Definitely not on these sort of roads. I need to go somewhere quieter where I can gather my thoughts. So this is definitely the sort of place I don't want to be. But I've done it and I'm happy with that. I'm happy with doing it. I'm not so happy about the location, but mission accomplished. So thank you very much. Take care of yourselves. And until the next one, We'll see you then. Thank you.